Coming up on the list, grab some drumsticks and rock out to the newest workout craze. Plus, the battle of fast food stunts. From the McRib to Mac and Cheetos, fast food's getting freaky. But first, meet the youngest, most anticipated competitor in the history of the Scripps National Spelling Bee. That's at the top of our list right now.
It's older than TV, sliced bread, even bubblegum. We're talking about the Scripps National Spelling Bee. In its 90th year, it's making history with the youngest ever competitor, Edith Fuller, who was only 5 when she qualified. Let's meet this little spell-lebrity on the top of the list.
Hi, judges. Hi, Mom.
Numbnut.
I'd like to use the lifeline.
Is there any information I can get out of you?
Oh, numbnut.
Drama, laughs. The Scripps National Spelling Bee is always full of LOL and OMG moments, but this year it's breaking records.
Mesmerize. MESMERIZE. Mesmerize.
Correct.
That's Edith Fuller, and she just turned 6.
I'm going to DC.
She's the youngest contestant ever to compete in the Bee, and one of only 4 spellers this year under 10. She's going dictionary to dictionary with people more than twice her age. So how does she do it? First, she studies hard.
I'm actually learning vocabulary right now.
And these are not easy words. In fact, I did some cramming so I could try some of the words she had to spell to win a spot in the Bee. Hello?
Baedeker.
Baedeker. B-E-T-A-Q-U-E-R-E. Baedeker.
Baedeker. B-A-E-D-E-K-E-R. Baedeker.
Correct.
Edith makes it so far by always doing the next thing on our list, practice, which I clearly might need a little more of.
Sarsaparilla.
Sarsaparilla. S-A-S-P-E-R-I-L-L-A. Sarsaparilla.
S-A-R-S-A-P-A-R-I-L-L-A. Sarsaparilla.
Correct.
Edith also has some great teachers, her parents who homeschool her.
Can you spell the word monochrome?
M-O-N-O-C-H-R-O-M-E. Monochrome.
And last on our list, don't spend all your time studying. Make time for other kinds of fun too.
Like play outside or play piano, maybe study animals too.
Maybe I should try the piano.
Janana.
Janana. G-I-N-A-N-N-A. Janana.
Janana. J-N-A-N-A. Janana.
You're a champion.
She definitely DQ'd me. And to follow her progress, you can watch The Bee on ESPN or follow the link on our website, thelisttv.com. Cow. C-O-W. Cow. Woo! The ABCs of becoming a spell-lebrity is at the top of the list.
If you're using your words to keep track of your life, you probably use something to keep notes in. Well, right on. Now you can do it with some noteworthy notebooks on the tech list. That dear old diary is about to get an upgrade. At number 1, Lockbook, a fingerprint-protected notebook. Write down or put whatever you want in this 6-ring binder, close it up, and once it's locked, the only way to reopen it is by swiping your fingerprint over its scanner.
When it is locked, no one can even try to take a peek.
They have a few elegant designs to choose from and include high-quality paper to get you started. Lockbook should be available on Amazon in July for about $60. At number 2, the Rocketbook Everlast, a notebook that wants to last you forever because its pages are digital and reusable.
Writing on the Everlast feels perfectly natural and smooth. And as the ink dries, it forms a complete bond to the polyester page, so it won't rub off. But what makes this formulation so unique is that each page can be wiped completely clean with a moist towel.
Just wipe off your notes, and what's old is new again. Best part is their companion app allows allows you to scan and save your work online before you erase them. Rocketbook should be blasting off this month for $34. And at number 3, Remarkable. A tablet that wants to give you the look and feel of real paper.
It's powered by breakthrough technology. The Canvas display. It's the world's fastest digital paper.
Basically, it wants to replace your notebooks and sketchbooks. It also acts like an e-reader so you can read books or documents with no screen glare. It's available to pre-order online for $480 and should ship in October. For all the info on these products, head on over to thelisttv.com. Notable notebooks on our tech list.
Make note of this. If you're one of the millions of people planning a summer vacation, you know that putting together the perfect vacay can make you cray-cray. Good news, Lindsay Granger found a few apps to ease your mind. Lindsay, show me your app.
According to AAA, 70% of the country is planning to take at least one vacation this year. Travel expert and author of How to Pack, Hit the Palapoo has a few apps that will save you money and time when planning that trip. First up, Skip Lagged.
With Skip Lagged, you can save up to 80% of your flight's costs by exposing the secrets of the industry.
Let's say you're heading from New York to San Francisco and the direct flight is expensive. This free app will find you cheaper flight options that have a layover in San Fran. Then just hop off at the layover stop.
As long as you're packing in a carry-on, you don't ever have to, you can use Skip Lagged because you don't have to worry about collecting your bag at the official final destination.
Airlines are getting smarter and noting down travelers who do this frequently. So just make sure you don't keep doing it on the same airlines.
I would just use it cautiously, but you get some great deals on there that can't be beat.
The next convenient travel app, TripIt.
You see I have a girls trip coming up.
Yes.
Tell me how this app helps me at all.
It searches your email for confirmations related to travel.
This way, all of your travel plans like flight, hotel, car rental, and even dinner plans are instantly organized in one place. And here's a cool bonus.
No Wi-Fi? No problem. He can still access his itinerary even when he's offline.
And finally, PackPoint. The free app asks you a few questions about your destination, length of stay, and purpose of your trip, and generates a packing list just for you.
What it does is it just lets you think about your trips more strategically and know you're packing the right things.
The list includes things like wardrobe, toiletries, and electronics. And if you think something is unnecessary, just delete it. What apps are you using to tackle the tediousness of travel? Tweet me at IamLindsayG and show me your app.
And if you're looking to get in shape before you travel, maybe you need to take a beating. On drums, that is. Drums Alive is a workout that's not only fun, it can help you pound off the pounds. Let's show you how on the Fit List. Let's rumble! That's Drums Alive, a workout that combines aerobic exercise with choreographed drum moves. It started in Germany before coming to the U.S. and recently started picking up momentum in gyms all over the country.
The big thing about this is that it's a whole mind, whole body workout. So where we're working our mind cognitively, we're also working that body piece.
Instructor Kai O'Neill has a list of benefits. First up, it's an undercover exercise. While you're concentrating on making music, you're actually getting a full body workout.
So you don't know you're doing squats when you're going up and down like this. Yeah. You're doing plyometrics if you can. We're moving around, we're doing running in place. So no, it is not a stationary upper body.
Next, it can boost your IQ. It's not only physical, it syncs up your brain.
What it does is it synchronizes the left and right hemisphere of the brain, and it stimulates the alpha brainwave, which helps with connectivity and putting things together.
Response to rhythm is a basic human function, and that motivates people.
And it produces this like euphoric feeling that you cannot describe. And I'm learning to think different, and Drums Alive allows you to do that and put patterns together, and you connect movement and sound, and it's unbelievable.
And finally, don't worry if your drum skills aren't on Travis Barker's level. It's for all ages and skill levels.
And Wellness Beats, we work with the senior population, so it's a little bit slower. It works with rhythm to keep their motor skills going. And then the kids, we work on the cognitive piece, and it's all about listening and working together.
So bring your kids, bring your grandparents.
Yes, everybody.
Getting fit, smarter, and more coordinated on the Fit List. Get this! Red Sox David Ortiz holds the record for the most home runs by a designated hitter at 392. Coming up next, watch him cut his acting chops in this hilarious viral video. Plus, fast food getting freaky with crazy stunt food. Then, beer festivals across America. Stay tuned, there's more coming up next on the list.
This weekend was huge for entertainment with Baywatch and the new Pirates of the Caribbean scoring big at the box office. But you know what? Those movies weren't exactly kid-friendly. Lucky for you, families out there this weekend and for the next couple of months, some new family flicks will hit theaters. Let's check them out on the hot list.
Is it okay that I'm kind of loving this?
Yes and no.
The first family flick on our list, Captain Underpants, the first epic movie.
You are now the amazing Captain Underpants! Tra-la-la!
Don't get your shorts in a bunch. This comedy about two kids who hypnotize their principal into thinking he's a superhero they made up hits theaters Friday.
Captain Underpants, you can't actually fly!
I take to the sky like an ostrich!
Wow, he is super dumb.
Making this into a movie isn't dumb, though. It's based on a series of 12 books that have sold more than 70 million copies worldwide. Yet we're gonna go out on a limb and say the movie's probably gonna be a hit, too.
Stand down, you monster! Tra-la-la! I think I'm starting to tire him out!
Next up, Pixar is revving up Cars 3 at number 2.
On you go!
In theaters, June 16th, Lightning McQueen faces challenges we all seem to be up against right now. Technology.
It's futile to resist change, man.
And aging.
You can't turn back the clock, kid. But you can wind it up again.
Luckily, Lightning's got his friends by his side, helping him through this difficult time.
You know what I'd do?
What?
I don't know. I got nothing.
Our third movie is also a third movie, Despicable Me 3.
That's pretty nice.
It's Minions! Millions of Minions! In theaters June 30th, you can watch Gru meet his long-lost and, yeah, much more successful twin brother, Drew.
Your discomfort is hilarious!
Everyone will relate to the pair's sibling rivalry, and the laughs are sure to come full force with help from the Minions and this movie's baddie Balthazar Bratz.
Dance fight!
And finally, they're in our phones, on Facebook, and at the tip of our fingers. And now they'll be in theaters. That's right, it's the Emoji Movie at number 4. Oh. We can't believe this is becoming a movie either, but we can't avoid it, so we might as well embrace it.
Sweetie, you're so handsome when you make that face.
Here's the basic plot. Emojis like meh and high five go on a mission to stop their user from deleting everything off his phone.
You've got to distract the bot.
I got an idea.
Be honest, this looks way more entertaining than you expected. It's in theaters July 28th.
What do we do after we go potty?
Should we wash our hands? Family Flicks giving us a smiley face on the hot list.
Even more bizarre than an Emoji Movie, that color-changing slushy Sonic just released, or KFC's outrageous Double Down sandwich, or any of the menu mashups Taco Bell churns out seemingly every month. We're looking at stunt food on the breakdown.
Stunt food. Those wacky fast food stars of social media can trace its roots back to the 80s. And the granddaddy of them all, introduced in 1981, rightfully tops our list.
What'd you say this was again?
McDonald's calls it the McRib sandwich.
It was born out of a chicken McNugget shortage. Mickey D's had to give nuggetless franchises something new to offer.
Because you wanted it. It's back.
These days, the barbecue slathered pork patty is seasonal and usually shows up around fall. Fast forward 2 decades and a few hundred calories.
Finally! Hello, chicken. Someone was listening.
In 2010, KFC went all in with the double chicken breast, bacon, and cheese 540-calorie Double Down.
Double down.
Now phased out, they sold more than 50 million in just 3 months. Next up,
First nacho cheese, then Cool Ranch.
Taco Bell had a ringer with its Doritos Locos Tacos.
Wow.
Wow.
The DLT, as it came to be known, was so popular, it created 15,000 jobs to help keep up with demand.
You knew it was coming.
So far, they've sold 1 billion of the Dorito shelled tacos and are hoping their next stunt really gets people squawking.
Can I get free today, sir? Can I get 2 naked chicken chips, please?
This newly released creation is like nacho chips, but, well, they're chicken. Finally, history tends to repeat itself. And Burger King's Mac and Cheetos are no exception. Basically, it's a giant Cheeto with mac and cheese filling. Wow! For links to these and other crazy stunt foods, hit us up on thelisttv.com. Driving through the history of stunt food on The Breakdown.
Pronta chalupa.
You know, to be honest, those items probably look their best when you've got your beer goggles on. The craft beer industry is blowing up, and aficionados are celebrating at the growing number of beer festivals. Here are 3 of our favorites across America. Benjamin Franklin said it best. Beer is proof that God wants us to be happy. Bottoms up, Ben. In honor of your wise words, here are 3 of our favorite beer fests. First up, just around the corner in June, head to California to try and score last-minute tickets for the Firestone Walker Invitational.
You know, you only live once. We like to say if we're going to live, we're going to live beer.
Each year, 50 brewers from around the world gather and host Firestone partners with another brewery to create a special collaboration beer to mark the event.
People, beer, the good times, the good vibes.
A weekend full of beer will cost you around $85, and while the goal isn't to get your money's worth, some people might. At number 2, the Great Taste of the Midwest in Madison, Wisconsin in August.
This is a gigantic beer festival featuring what looks like every brewery in the Midwest.
Great tasters meet brewers, sample 1,000 beers from over 170 breweries, and walk away with a commemorative glass.
We require the guy that made the beer to be behind the table. But it's to say, if you want to have a conversation about beer, you can have it today at the Great Taste.
Tickets cost $60. Finally, Foam the Runaways. We're heading to the sudsiest soiree in the U.S., the Great American Beer Festival. Held in Denver, Colorado, GABF is a massive 3-day event in early fall that is part beer festival, part beer competition, part carnival, and all fun. Thousands of visitors from around the world head to the Mile High City to sample thousands of American craft beers. Judges evaluate competing beers and award over 90 style categories. A lot of trophies, even more winning smiles.
I wish you all luck this year. Good luck.
It's Beer 30 across America.
Now from the list, here are 3 tips to make your grilling epic. 1. Check your propane tank. Pour warm water down the side of the tank and boom! Where it's cold shows you how much propane is left. 2. Clean the grill. Who wants metal bristles in your food? Sterilize your grill with an onion. And 3. Enhance the flavor. Top off your food with herbs and wood chips wrapped in foil to make a mouth-watering meal.
Smoking.
For the latest trends, DIY, and life hacks, go to thelisttv.com.
What's up, everyone? Let's get right to it with a hot rumor.
Word has it, a certain 80s sitcom is joining the reboot revolution. Who's the boss?
Hey, oh, hey. While that one hasn't been confirmed yet, get excited. Here are 3 classics that do have the green light.
At number 3, Blue Collar Baroness Roseanne, definitely one of my favorites, is back with the original cast in mid-2018.
But how will Dan's death at the end of the original run be explained? I don't get it.
Good question. By borrowing a page from the soap opera world, Dan will have faked his own death.
Dun, dun, dun. But speaking of soaps, Catfights, Blackmail, Dynasty is at number 2.
Ooh, the 1% of the 1% behaving badly is hitting the CW this fall.
Yup, but instead of ex-wife versus new wife, it's daughter versus new stepmom vying for control of the Carrington Empire.
Interesting. And the number 1 reboot on our list is Will and Grace.
Nice. The groundbreaking 90s phenom is back for a 9th season this fall.
And from the looks of the promo, there's some time warping here since the original ending fast-forwarded to the year 2024.
I honestly cannot wait to hear Karen's signature voice again.
That's classic.
What's going on? What's happening?
Have a show you wish they'd bring back? Join the conversation at thelisttv.com. Reboot Rage is what's on the buzz list.
On the next list, 1. Don't fall for Father's Day sales, the truly surprising deals you can get in June. 2. It's like suitcase Tetris, the tricks to packing more in small spaces. And 3. Break wedding tradition and saw a log instead, the craziest marriage customs around the world. All that on tomorrow's list.
Okay, it's time to combine 2 of our favourite pastimes, movies and sports. To be more specific, it's time to watch a baseball great recreate famous movie scenes on the viral list.
Big Papi here.
Good news, Big Papi, aka Boston Red Sox legend David Ortiz, is coming out of retirement.
To become an actor. Many people say, but Papi, what about your accent? Won't it be a problem? Today I might say, I'm proud of my Boston accent.
Gotta love this Dominican sense of humor and his willingness to recreate famous Boston movie scenes.
We're gonna hurt some people. Whose cut are we gonna take? You like apples? Yes. I got her number. How you like them apples?
It's all to promote his new contest with Omaze, where you can win a trip to Boston to meet him and watch a baseball game from the dugout.
That's the sexiest thing I ever heard in my life.
Go to thelisttv.com for all the details. And while you're there, see our list of favourite sports stars taking on movie roles. A baseball field full of fun on the viral list.
You know, one thing I love about Omaze is that all their contests are for a good cause.
That's right. David supports his children's fund that helps kids get access to pediatric services.
He is a true champion. Thanks for watching, everyone.
See you tomorrow.